Hello everybody, my name is KMC Gamer, and today we are doing a Sony Vegas tutorial on how to make your videos look a little bit better than what you're used to putting out to YouTube. Today we are doing brightness and contrast and some color correction and some general knowledge that you should be aware of when putting videos onto YouTube and what settings you should probably use, and this is what best works for me. I've already made a video on my channel and it was kind of newbie, and I decided that I would go for a more professional approach to my video to help make your videos look a little bit better, and mine too. So what we're gonna do is color correct a 5-minute clip of Call of Duty and add some brightness to it and make it look better than what it used to. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna open up our documents and we're gonna go for the raw footage. So mine is in DxTory. And here it is right here. We're going to just drag and drop it right in. And here it is. And it's pretty long and it's a pretty big file size. So you're going to want it to render out and stuff, and make sure that there's no bar down here that says that it's loading, because it will be choppy as hell when you... Oh, that's not professional. But it'll be choppy when you press play. So... And if your videos are choppy when inside Sony Vegas, you can go up here and it says good or best or whatever you want, whatever you are on. You can change it to draft and then half or auto, and that will make your video look a little shitty, but it's just so that you know that your video isn't choppy. It's just the preview that is choppy. So once you export, it will not be choppy. I keep mine on preview just because it looks nice, it gives both performance and quality, so it's both good. So here is, I'm just going to cut this up because it's very long, and here we go. Here is our image that we are going to be modifying to look better. So what you're going to do first is make sure that you disable Resample. That is one of the first things that you're going to want to do. If you do have multiple clips and you don't want to right click on every single one and disable Resample, what you can do is highlight all of the clips, not like that, but holding shift and click on the first clip and the last clip on the timeline, go to edit, switches, disable Resample, and that will disable the Resample for every single video. And that is mucho importante to do to your videos, because of the fact that when you don't have it on, it will give a ghosting effect to your video, and it makes it not perform as well as when you have it off. So to access the color correction and pretty much any effects that you want to put on your videos, you're going to go to Event FX, and here are all of the plugins that you can use to make your videos look better or worse. And yeah, you can get more, you can download more presets and plugins and stuff, but we're going to work with the ones that Sony has given us. So we're going to start off with color curves. I know I said color corrector, but color curves and color corrector kind of do the same thing. They both do the job very well, but color curves I am more familiar with. So here is color curves, and this may look like a bunch of nonsense to you. It may look like it doesn't even make any sense, but trust me, it does. So what you're going to want to apply to your video is a slight S-curve. And what I mean by that is that it is going to increase the contrast just a little bit. So if I turn this off, if I turn the little check mark up here, you can tell the before and after. And this just makes your video look clear. It, darkens the blacks and lightens the lights, and it makes everything look generally better. Now here's the fun part. What you can do is, this is a very nice feature. You can edit each channel separately, so we can go into reds and just tweak the reds just a little bit, maybe make the brighter reds just a little bit higher and the darker ones just a little darker or lighter, maybe give it a red tint if you like that kind of style. I know that I like to have a blue tint to my videos. I like to make it look cool, like not cool as in like COOL, but COOL as in not hot. Not warm. You know what I mean? So what I like to do is just increase this a little bit and increase this just a little bit, and we'll go back to the reds, and you can just keep going back and forth and just fix it up until you got something nice like this, and you can keep on unchecking and checking and see how it looks, and you can see that we've gotten to a point where it looks 10 times better than what it used to. It's got a little blue shade, everything looks nicer, and this is perfect. Now what I like to do is also add a brightness and contrast to my videos, just because I like to make the videos a little bit brighter. You may not be able to see a difference here, but I sure do. When increasing the brightness, you want to increase the contrast as well, just to make sure that the preview isn't grayed out. You're not putting when you increase the brightness, it makes it just looks a little bit more washed out. So you want to add more contrast to kind of fight that back, and you might want to keep going back and forth until you find something that works. Uncheck and recheck and see how different it is, and this looks very good. And then all you have to do is just export. So here we have our entire clip. It looks better than what it used to. So here is a before, very dark, very dim, grayed out. It's just washed out, and I don't really like it that much. Here's the brightness, and here's the color curves. Makes it look so much better, doesn't it? So that's the tutorial. I'll go over export settings in a later tutorial, or if you have any questions on exporting and how I export, you can PM me and I will send you the settings that best work for me, and that'll help you out a ton. So help me out a ton by liking this video, subscribing if you haven't, comment if you want to. That helps me out tremendously. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for another tutorial because I love doing these. And until next time, keep it real.